All right, everybody. This is Brother Yopeng. I wanted to record this video. Um, we are already on Thursday. I know we have different time zones around the world, but it's Thursday at noon here in Brazil, and I wanted to record this video because we are supposed to be a very good way into the class already. It's almost the end of the first week, and I wanted to about talk with you guys about organizing your time. So I wanted to talk a little bit about time management and also about collaboration. And I wanted to talk about these two things with you today because these are very important things when we are thinking about professionalism. Everybody is taking this class because they want to improve in their careers. I believe that 100%. And I know you guys can improve in your careers uh, with this course. And this course doesn't have the purpose of teaching simply HTML and CSS. There are many other schools around the world that will only do that, but BYU has a much wider perspective of the impact we have in our students. And besides teaching HTML and and CSS, uh, of course, we're learning Git and GitHub and VS Code as well. But besides of all of these very hard skills that we are learning, it's very important that you understand that this class aims to provide some soft skills and also the understanding of communication and collaboration in a real in the real world of software development. I currently work is as a software development coordinator. So I coordinate the work of four different squads of development teams. So we have member designers there, we have product managers, and we have software developers in each of the teams. And I wanted to bring some tips on how this environment work. Uh, so starting with teams, this is a very, very, very important skill for you guys to pay attention to and to understand. I know that using Microsoft Teams is a first time for most of the students here, but it's very important that you understand that this is not just something you might want to use to chat with your peers in the class. No, this is very important for your success in the class, and also this is one of the most used tools for communication in companies all around the world. The company I work at here in Brazil, it's called Sterian. This company uses Microsoft Teams for communication. So if you're not able to install it in your Windows PC or in your Mac or whatever, what kind of computer you use, there's no worry. It's better to have it installed because the notification is going to work much better. But if you're not able to install it, you can always use it on your browser. This is where I'm using right now. I'm using in my browser. This is Microsoft Edge. So if you open your email, I hope everybody has full access to your email. If you don't, please call support, call BYU Pathway support and get some help. You can chat them over mybyu.edu or the Pathway Pathway website. And if you are in your email on the browser, you can come to this corner right here on the top left corner, and then you can click in this button here, Teams, and another window will open just like that with your um, Teams group. When you are inside of the software, the application Teams, there's a function, there's a section, a module here called also Teams. You want to go there and you want to enter our team. This is a team specific for our class. It's web design, web fundamentals, and it's for the block 5. It's the number 130.001. And here inside this team, we have many channels. Each channel serves a specific purpose. So you don't you want to organize yourself with these purposes because, for example, let me give you a specific example. There is this channel called Introductions and Connections. This channel has the sole purpose, the only purpose of this channel is for people to connect with each other, to understand where they are from, to chat a little. This is not uh, part of the coursework. This is not part of your assignments. So if you come here to introductions and connect actions and post a question about problems you are having with your assignment, your question might get lost because it is not in the right channel. We have a channel called questions and answers, and this is the channel for you to post any questions you have. For example, if I'm having problems with my VS Code, I can come here and say VS Code not saving file. That's a pretend problem. I don't have this problem, of course. And then you describe your problem. I was doing week week one. I was doing a week one assignment called uh, I don't remember the name of the assignments. Let me check one here. Called Setup Tools. Setup Tools. And I was not able to make VS Code save my files. Did anyone have have a similar problem? Let me put just example here so people don't confuse it. Please, please help me. And then you're going to post this little thing here, this question here, in the proper place for questions and answers. We also have forums for each week. So if it's a specific assignment that it belongs only to that week, maybe you can post it here. You can, oh, this, I had a draft here. Sorry, this is something I was testing earlier. But you can come here, posting channel, and start typing your question specific to that week. So either here or here, they are posts that I will try to follow up frequently. But I wanted to emphasize this very, very much, guys. In the software development world, you should not expect the coordinator, for example, or in our case, the instructor, to come and answer all the questions. That's simply impossible. That's why we're organized in teams. We have almost 100 people here. There are many people here who are going to be able to complete the assignments earlier, and maybe they had similar problems like this. So if in this case I had a very similar problem and I was able to solve it, I can come here and say, hi, Leonidas, I had the same problem and I solved it by, and you explain how you solved the problem. Sorry, not there, here. How you solved the problem. Then you're going to be collaborating. I wanted to put a lot of emphasis on the importance of collaborating. This is vital for everybody to learn because the person who is able to help the other will reinforce the knowledge this person has acquired, and this is going to be much easier to remember in the future because you not only solved it once, but you also repeated it to explain to another person. This makes you able to remember and to understand the issue much more thoroughly, more completely. So please understand this is vital for software development world, and this is going to be essential to happen here in the class. Okay, so please make sure you are participating actively in our teams. And coming back to our class, to the assignments, it's very important that you organize yourself. Now wanted to talk a little bit more about time management. To organize yourself with the assignments for each week, you will notice that there is a pattern. Every week we have this pattern that we have in week two. We have an activity where we're going to learn the the specific skills. We have a code along activity where I will help you doing practicing the skills that you learned in the first activity. And then you have an assignment. This is a homework. This is something that you need to submit to be able to evaluate how well you learned the previous skills. All of them are going to have some kind of evaluation, but this is the one where you prove your knowledge, you prove what you have learned. So this pattern is repeated all over the course. Of course, there are some moments where we have as light difference, but the pattern is repeated. Even here for this first week, we had some setting up to do, but after that, we learned some skills. We practice that skills with the instructor, in this case with me, and then we have an assignment. So every week you need to organize yourselves and understand your routine so you can distribute these things to be able to be done preferably by Friday, if possible, by Thursday. But please do not leave all your assignments, all your homework to do on Saturday. This is going to ruin your semester. You're going to feel too much pressure on Saturday. It's going to be very challenging. I know life is very busy. I have my regular job during the day, and at night I am here with you guys to help with web fundamentals. And as you can see, it's noon. It's my lunchtime. I have a break for lunch at my work, and I came here to record this video for you because I have allotted, I have scheduled this specific time to do that, to work with communication with the class. So organize your time, have an agenda, use a calendar to do these things so you can succeed. To close this video, I know it's a little long, but it's very important. Collaboration is vital. If you don't learn to collaborate during the class, you will have a hard time learning that when you are in the workforce, when you are a software developer working for a company, and it's vital. People need to review each other's code. People need to work on the quality of each other's code. We're going to need to call help when we have problems solving a specific algorithm or any specific business rules that we need to understand. So collaborating is vital. And second, time management. Organize yourselves. Do not leave all your work to do on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Start on Monday. Start your learning activities on Monday. Oh, I don't have any time on Monday. Monday is too busy for me, but I can spare some time on Tuesday. So then start on Tuesday. If you can spare 30 minutes on Monday and then the rest on another hour or two on Tuesday, it's even better. But distribute your time throughout the week. If you leave everything for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, you're going to have a lot of stress during the class. Not just this class, any class you're working at. Okay, guys, please reach out to me if you have any questions. I hope this is helpful. Please organize yourselves and help each other. Use Teams to communicate well. Okay, thanks a lot for your attention. Have a great day. Bye bye.